Hey, what's up guys? Jake here with Success Motors. I've got an awesome walk around video for you all today. You can see it's a really neat truck and I'm excited to show it to you. It's kind of an overlanding build. So if you're into Ford Excursions, you're into overlanding, I think this will be a good video for you, whether you want to buy this Excursion or not. But if you do want to buy this Excursion, please watch the video in its entirety. I'm going to go through a stack of receipts. I'm going to outline everything good and bad about this Excursion, so that if you're out of state, by the way, we're in College Station, Texas, but if you're out of state and you want to buy this Excursion, then you can do so confidently, knowing the full condition of it, which is the point and the reason behind these videos. But again, if you're not interested in buying this Excursion, I think you'll find it interesting to see some of the modifications, as you can see as I'm just walking around it, that this Excursion has. But if you do want to buy this thing, I always recommend come to College Station. Inevitably, I'm going to miss something on these videos, but I'm going to attempt to show you all the good things, the bad, the flaws, everything about it. I'm going to drive it. I'm going to show you under it. I'm going to show you under the hood. We'll do a blow-by test. We'll do everything so that you know the condition of this Ford Excursion. And again, if you do want to buy it though and you can't come to Texas, we can handle everything electronically. You can pay via wire or cashier's check, and we can handle all the paperwork via DocuSign. But anyway, let me get out of the way, and I'm just going to show you this absolutely, I don't know what I would describe this Excursion as. It's just cool. It's a really neat one. I'm excited to run through everything that's been done to it. This video might be a little bit longer than a normal video, which is about 20 minutes long, because there's a lot to show you, as well as when we get inside, there's a lot to show you inside as far as the receipts go. There's a lot of receipts. This truck is kind of, I think some people will like the overlanding stuff and some people won't. But at the heart of this truck is an extremely well-maintained 6-liter Powerstroke diesel motor. I have stacks and stacks and stacks of receipts. It was maintained so well. Guys, this one drives really, really good as an Excursion as we've ever had. Steering is tight. It's just an epic rig. So if you can see, if you don't like the overlanding stuff, it can be removed. And at the heart of it is a very nice Ford Excursion. But guys, this one is a 2004 Limited. It is the 6-liter Powerstroke Diesel, and it is a 4-wheel drive. Has 202,000 miles. It's a 3-owner truck. It is rust-free almost entirely. I will make an exception, as I'll show you in a minute. It has the start of a little bit of rust in a few of the doors, but there's no rust in the rockers or anything like that. No accident history, clean title, really a nice rig. Also, just kind of the history that I know, I bought it from a guy in Texas, but he got it from his brother, who got it from the original owner in Colorado, where they had built it as you see it. And it was maintained at a performance diesel shop up there. So again, I can't wait to get inside and show you all the receipts and whatnot. Just a heads up, I do hear a train coming. I might stop this video in just a second and then pick back up after it passes. All right, sorry for the disruption. I did go ahead and pause the video while it was honking its horn or blowing its horn. It was super loud. But condition of the Excursion, it's very nice. Not perfect by any means, but it is very nice Excursion. Not very many dents or dings or scratches. One thing you'll notice kind of right off the bat is somebody painted this cladding more like a deep brown color. It's very pretty, it looks good, but it's got a little bit of flaking to it. So it's kind of chipped and flaking in some of the areas. Also, you'll notice the previous owner debadged it, so they filled in the spots with a little cap, so that could be pulled out and you could put the Excursion badge back if you wanted, but it has been debadged. But overall, front fender here looks good. You can see we are running these look like, I guess you would call them Steelies. Comment if you know better than I do, but I believe they call them set of Steelies. We got a size 265/70 R17. Looks like we're running open range, all-terrain tires. These tires were put on within the last 10,000 miles, maybe sooner. I got a receipt, I think 7,000 miles ago. Anyway, basically brand new tires, solid tread. Also, just recently, again, I'll show you the receipts. I'm talking like 500 miles ago. This thing got all new shocks all the way around, and again, I'll show you that. But you can see brand new shocks, which is one of the reasons it rides so good. There's that train. Sorry if that was loud. Hopefully it wasn't. Anyway, I'll kind of come back up to the front. You can see it has a really epic set of, I guess these are what, Recon brand headlights. This lights up LED, very cool headlights. And then you can see this big old bumper. It's got a radio communication, so it's all set up for a CB radio. And I can't wait to show you inside. But this thing is built for a purpose, and it is overlanding. But it's got a big bumper. I don't know the brand of this bumper. I would imagine that's kind of the logo of it, if you will. So some of y'all might know what it is, but big old bumper. It's got the fog lights built into it. It's got the big D-rings there. It does have a 12,000 pound winch in there. You can see it in there, a 12,000 pound winch. I've got all the keys to unlock all these compartments and whatnot, but just a very cool front bumper. Coming around here, we do have a light bar, full width across the windshield. Looks like it's Rough Country branded light bar, and it's very professionally done, guys. This truck was, I'll just show you inside. Everything is very professionally done. Running a set of Iron Cross Automotive side steps / rock guards, I guess is what that would serve its purpose as, a rock guard as well. And then WeatherTech over the window there. But passenger side door, free of any door dings. Of course, the cladding is just kind of the same throughout. It's painted that brown color, and just a little chippy and flaky throughout the Excursion. But it does look nice. I will show you this. This door handle is broken right there, so certainly still works. It's just, you do have to be a little bit careful with that. Wouldn't be too big of a deal to replace that piece there. Back door, passenger side, again, no major flaws, scratches, dents, or dings that I'm seeing. Looks to be in good condition. We're on the quarter panel here. Kind of the same overall. Again, just a little bit of cracking in the cladding here, chipping in the paint, but from a distance looks great. It doesn't look bad close up either. Tires are the same all the way around. Also, you can see up there, it does have a, what is it, Yakima cage there, or luggage rack. Coming around back here is where there's some pretty cool stuff. It's got these big old boxes, they're pretty neat. So I'm not sure, I guess you put stuff in there, and then these things open up. I don't know the brand of these. There we go. Opens up, and it reveals quite a bit of storage space. Like, this is a pretty deep container. And again, I've got all the keys for all of this stuff. And then it actually right here, push this button and it comes open. And then in here you got like your water jug, just kind of a neat thing. Well, while I have this open, you can see we've got rear mounted lights in this back bumper. And then this side does the same thing. And then right here, there's actually just this whole bumper is hollow, and this opens, and there's a big compartment in there for storage. So pretty neat. This is actually really neat. You can see this one's got a shovel mounted to it and another water container. I guess that's what that's for. Pretty epic. I'm gonna leave that open for now, so when I show you in the back here in a minute. Also, you can see it's got some like grip tape right here, so I guess you could step on these to access your roof. You also see it has a rear mounted light bar there on the back. Again, all of that is very professionally wired in. We're on the driver's side rear quarter now. Again, the body is in phenomenal condition. Paint is in phenomenal condition. The only exception to that would be the cladding. Just has a little bit of the chipping from when they painted it. But overall, just a really clean Excursion. Driver's side door, no door dings that I'm seeing, no big scratches or big flaws. And again, of course, the tires are all the way around. Epic rig. The previous owner was into zombies, I think, because objects in mirror are zombies. So I don't know if you can read that, but kind of interesting. Kind of a unique individual, I suppose, who owned this previously. But you can see, again, just very good condition overall. Again, I can't wait to show you guys inside. Hood's good, no oxidation, or at least it doesn't appear to have any oxidation. Paint's in good condition. good shape. All right, I'm gonna come in here and let's go through the receipts together, all right? So again, if you're interested in this rig, pay attention here. So I'm just gonna run you through some of them. This is just kind of interesting. I'll try to block that out, although you might have just seen it. Diesel vehicle inspection report. So this was completed on May 17th, 2023. And I just thought it was interesting. They just did, I guess, a vehicle inspection report, and you can see it passed. Electronic, engine controls, catalytic converter, crankcase ventilation, exhaust gas recirculation, all that passed and was good. So that's cool. Let's see here. Here's a $2,000 receipt. Looks like the AC was rebuilt, refrigerant line, sloppy steering, saggy springs. This was 196,000 miles, air conditioner hose. Looks like $2,000 worth of work was done. Again, at 196,000 miles, which was back in June of 2023. This was just done there in Austin, Texas, at Modern Diesel Performance. They did I guess it had a no crank, so they did the camshaft position sensor on this thing, which was $827. Just before that, they had done the engine oil standpipe and dummy, motorcraft steering gear, Moog chassis product, suspension, track bar, front leaf spring, bushing kit, skyjacker shock set, energy suspension, shock absorber bushings. You can see this was like $4,300 worth of work just done in August of 2024. So just literally a few months ago. So we've got, what, $5,000 worth of receipts done in the past few months. Now check this out. This guy, the previous owner, kept all these receipts, and I'm just going to kind of run through it. So we got receipt here for the tires. They were put on at 193. It has 202 on it, so the tires have 9,000 miles on them. Yeah, you can see there was like $1,500. I'm not going to look at the small ones, but it looks like inspect for fluid leak, something like that, $200. Check this one out. I know there's some big receipts in here. Here's one for $3,700 back at 175,000 miles. Looks like the fuel injectors were replaced, glow plugs were replaced, and then they did an oil change. That was $3,700. This looks like just an oil change. $2,200 back at 189,000 miles. Looks like they did. Steering tie rod in, drag link, tie rod sleeve, sway bar bushings. Lots of suspension work has been done on this truck. Looks like in the past 20,000 miles, past 15,000 miles. That's a small one, $78. Just another inspection report. $1,700 back at 187. Gonna add all these receipts up, it's a lot. Pigtail, posi quiet ceramic brake pads with shims and hardware, brake rotors, extended, so all new brakes. So from what I've seen so far, all new brakes, all new suspension. $6,000 back at 185. Let's check this one out. This is a big receipt. $6,000, ladies and gentlemen. Air filter, radiator cap, EGR valve, EGR cooler kit, install kit, bulletproof H-core EGR cooler, manifold, gasket, hardware, oil cooler, bolt, cam sensor, control unit, big coolant flush kit, antifreeze, pigtail, injection, FICM, brand new FICM. Guys, this truck, this is a good one. This is a good one. $1,400 at 182. Radiator, it's got a new radiator. Guys, this will all be listed out in the description below, but we're just kind of going through these together. Anyway, to sum that up, what was that? $15,000 worth of receipts right there, guys. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of new parts. Lots and lots of new parts. I mean, lots of new parts. You saw it all. Crazy. This is a really nice excursion. All right, let me show you the inside. Interior is just as nice as the exterior. Seats are all in good condition. Again, this one is starting to rain on me now, so I'm going to try to go a little faster. It's very rigged out. So it's got a scan gauge brand here, so that'll show you your FICM and your voltage and your gas temps and a few other things like that. And then you can see steering wheel is clean. This is just, I mean, a little bit of wear and tear, but overall it's a pretty clean steering wheel. You can see this is to the fog lights or one of the light bars. I don't know for sure, but it's to one of those things. You can see this is either fog lights or light bar or winch, and here it is as well. So all those exterior lights are actually, they are hardwired in a very professional and clean way. This is a gun. This is for your gun, your handheld, or your pistol. You put it right there. But that's pretty neat. So you can leave your gun right there, and then if you ever need it, you can cock it and then pull it out from there. Of course, it's 4-wheel drive. Does have an aftermarket Sony head unit. Does have a trailer brake controller. And then these wires are actually for your computer. So right here is a computer stand. This is the base for it. You put the stand right here like a police officer would have, and you can have your laptop sitting right here, and these wires are for your computer. Now, don't quote me on what those wires do and all how that works, but the previous owner explained it to me, and that's what it is. So the stand for that is actually in the back. That's just the base, and then you would have your computer, your laptop sitting right here, and you can work on it. Again, think like a police officer. But from a condition perspective, very clean. Also, I wasn't lying, guys. I got keys for days. All the keys you would need for this Excursion, I got them in multiples. Oh, check this out. Forgot about this. It has the center console vault. How epic is that? Notice none of those are broken. Notice the dome lights have been replaced with red bulbs. I don't know why the guy did that. He did. I guess he liked it. And then let me show you again. The rockers, completely rust-free. No issue with the rockers. Completely rust-free Excursion from a body perspective. But all right, I'm about to show you the worst part. For whatever reason, some rust has started in the door. So we got a little bit of rust starting in the door. Nothing in the rockers, but a little bit of rust starting in a couple of the doors. So again, rockers are rust-free, and this door is, effectively way better. A little bit of rust has started, and my understanding is this design is poor. The doors get water in them and hold water, and this happens to a lot of Excursions, and it's just a poor Ford design per my body guy. Anyway, very light rust on this door, but again, mostly rust-free. It's that driver's side front door that is, the worst. Sorry, there's the receipts we just looked at. Floor mats all across. Second row seat. Very clean, really clean. It does have your rear infotainment screen is not cracked. These buttons look like they've never been pushed. I don't know if that works. I never check them. Oh, there's another one of those things for one of the lights. Really cool. Headliner's clean. Again, I don't know if the TV works or not. It probably does. I just don't check it. That's not typical MO. Third row seat is clean. Roof is in phenomenal condition. Paint quality of the roof, exceptional. Looks like it was garage kept to me. All right, come around back. Open this puppy up. None of the doors are obstructed by these boxes. All right, check it out. Great spare tire mounted on a matching wheel. Very cool. Does have a fire extinguisher. Super cool. Check it out. Again, I don't know exactly what this stuff is for, but there you go. It's wired up. You can see power to rear light bar, power to bumper lights. I mean, everything to this Excursion is in this box. So again, there's the computer stand we talked about. There's some like wiring things in there. Everything that you would need for this Excursion is in there. But from a cleanliness perspective and a condition perspective, looks great back here. Again, no rust or anything back here. Doors, the function is not impeded by these doodads. Epic Excursion. I'm telling you, just an epic Excursion. Very cool. All right, again, showing you rockers. No rust in the rockers. No rust in the body of this truck. That door, I mean, basically nothing. It's really just that driver's side door has a little bit of rust starting in it. Headliner. Again, you can see those buttons have no wear on them. Second row seat. Super clean. Very clean interior, very clean exterior. Passenger side. More of the same. Rocker. Okay, a little bit more rust on this passenger. So it's the two front doors. They've got it the worst. Not bad. In fact, I actually took it to my body shop and I asked them what they thought, and they said, man, it's It's up to you whether you fix it or not, but you know, it doesn't pose any structural issue. It's not bad, and they just didn't seem all that concerned about it, so I just decided to leave it. But you can see seats work, power seats work, good condition all around. Owner's manual, dash is, you know, no cracks in the dash or anything like that. All right, let's go underneath the hood, and then I'll start it, we'll drive it, and then you'll come buy it. Really cool excursion team. Lots of money spent on this excursion. I don't even know how much it would cost to buy all these bumpers and light bars and all the things that have been done to this. So if you're interested in doing something like this to an excursion, you might as well buy this one. It's already been done. It does have your bypass filter, your coolant bypass filter. Again, we just found out it's got a new FICM in the last 10-15,000 miles. We've got new injectors in here, new bulletproof diesel oil cooler in here. Very clean engine bay. Doesn't have head studs, but you can tell, or you saw there on those receipts, it does have a few things done to it from a reliability perspective. All right, again, we got 8 bajillion keys for this thing, and here again is BW Performance, I think is the diesel shop it was at. Maybe you can even call about it if you wanted to, in Colorado. Not a cold start. As I drove it over here, I got no choice but to drive it over here. I like taking pictures over here. Radio works, AC works. I had to turn it down because it was too cold on the way here this morning. You can see 202,244.4 miles. You can see right there we're seeing 14.2 on the MAP, 13.5 on the FLP, 585 on the ICP, and 13.7 volts. So the alternator's doing what it should. This does not work. Sometimes if you bump them, they'll work. But that little screen is not working right now. Rear AC does work. Blows cold also. Windows work. Windows work. Radio works. Cruise control works. I tested it earlier. See here. Buttons work on the steering wheel to control the air conditioner. All right, let me get out so you can hear it idle. Sounds healthy. Unfortunately, we're getting rained on. All right, let's take it for a test drive. Unfortunately, it's starting to rain. So this one got a very thorough detail. Unfortunately, now it's raining on it, so it's gonna get wet, but don't worry, before you buy it, I'll wash it again. We'll have it detailed again. All right, 2004 Ford Excursion, 6-liter Powerstroke Diesel, limited, 4-wheel drive, stacks and stacks of receipts. I'm gonna add them up, but I bet it's $15,000 worth of receipts, all done since 185,000 miles. So in the last 17,000 miles, it's had like $15,000 spent on it. 3 owners, I can trace it back. I bought it from the 3rd owner. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I bought it from the 3rd owner, who's the 2nd owner was his brother, and he bought it from the 1st owner from a diesel performance shop that he worked at, where this was traded in, or it was like a dealer or a performance shop of some capacity. Anyway, so I can kind of trace the owners. It spent most of its life within like Colorado and Texas. AC works, windows work, 4-wheel drive works. It's been state inspected. We got the bumpers. It's just epic. No accidents, no rust underneath in the rockers. You saw the rockers. But a little bit of rust starting in the front 2 doors mainly. A little bit of rust starting in the front 2 doors mainly. All right, let's take this thing for a test drive. Most of the rust is confined to the driver's side door, but we did notice a little bit in the passenger front door as well, and the rear two doors were like a good solid 8 out of 10. Be sure to read the video description below on this one, as certainly there's going to be some things I forgot to mention in this video. So I'll try to make it a little bit more clear as far as what's been done to it on the receipts in the description below. Reach out via the phone, 979-202-1948. If you have any questions, again, I always recommend come to College Station, but if you want to buy this thing sight unseen, that's why we do these videos, to try to make them as accurate and detailed as possible. All right, I'm going to pull out somewhat in front of this guy. I'm not going to get on it, but oh, so bummed about it being wet outside. It's going to get dirty. Oh well. First shift was perfect. Second shift undetectable. Third shift undetectable. Perfect. Every shift there, now we're in 5th gear, was flawless, guys. This one's, I don't know if it's the original transmission or if the transmission's been serviced. I'll check their receipts. But it sure feels healthy. It sounds healthy. This truck does not currently have a tune on it, nor do I believe it's ever been tuned. So it's just got a nice, it's just an all original from like that perspective, and it feels good. It idles good. It feels healthy. Doesn't have any weird vibrations at idle or anything like that. This feels like a very well-maintained, healthy 6-liter Powerstroke diesel. Again, the steering box has been redone. The shocks have all been redone. The brakes are all redone. And all of that creates a very nice riding and driving excursion. Really an epic rig. Again, if you're interested in building an overlanding rig, you might as well start with one that's already had a lot of work done to it. Or if you're not interested in building an overlanding rig, but you just like this excursion, you could take that stuff off of it, sell it for, I don't know, a couple $1,000s, and then put the stock bumpers and stuff back on. I don't have the stock bumpers, but it'd be easy enough to find a set of stock bumpers from a junkyard or something. Leave the video running for maybe 30 more seconds, just so you can see it driving. You can see I'm one-handling the steering wheel. It feels very tight steering. Suspension feels good. By the way, no cracks or squeaks going on in this interior. Very quiet. Epic. Well, there you have it, guys. Excellent Ford Excursion. Excellent Ford Excursion. Very, very nice. If you have any questions, give me a call, reach out. We've got like 5 or 6 other excursions for sale right now. Check out the YouTube channel, check out our website, and if you're interested in this one, just message me and let me know, and we'll get it all figured out. But anyway, God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.